Hello, welcome back. Thanks for watching another one of my videos. Again, my name is Trisha Carlisle, and this is one of our homesteading experiments. We are working with a 5-gallon bucket compost worm setup, and we are choosing to do the 3-bucket method. So first we have one bucket that has no holes in it. This is going to be our bottom bucket. It does have a spout on it, so that way we can harvest the compost tea pretty easily. And our second bucket is just an empty bucket, and we have drilled some holes all in the bottom and along the sides, and on the top where there is a gap where the rims where it sits down in. This is going to help the airflow because that's one of the things that we read that it needed. So this is our middle bucket, and then this is our top bucket. And initially when we did this, I forgot to record the video. So this bucket for us already has some compost materials in there along with some worms, but I will tell you what we did. We've got holes drilled in the bottom of this one and on the sides as well, plus on the rim, so that way it has good airflow. We started out with a bedding layer, and I used some recycled coffee filters and brown paper bags for this. We read you could use leaf litter, any kind of paper that's not high gloss. So we just kind of used with some brown paper bags. Sorry, my son just came in. And so what I've got, worms like a moist environment, so I have moistened this down with water already, and then I just spread this along the bottom of the bucket and that helps keep everything in the bucket, but it also it gives this worms a comfort spot, I guess, that's just not completely surrounded with food. Then we took some dirt or potting soil, whatever you have on hand, and then you layer that along with some kitchen scraps. Now remember, kitchen scraps can only be fruit, some vegetables, but not high acid, no citrus rather. And sorry, my boys are wanting to get in front of the camera. So no high citrus, no oranges and things like that, but no dairy, no meat, and no cooked leftovers. So make sure that it's all raw fruit and vegetables, recycled paper material, and you'll be good, is from what we have read. So like I said, this is our first time, so we're hoping that it's good. Ours has about anywhere from 60 to 80 worms in here. We actually went and got some out of our yard. The boys had a really good time doing that. And then I bought some to put in here because I'm impatient, and I was really hoping that the more worms, the better. And I read that this setup could take about 200 to 250 worms that could handle that. So I felt a good 100 would be a nice safe number. And so that's what we have, and I am ready to swap out my buckets. So what I'm going to do is take the one that already has been composting and separate it, and we're now going to make that my middle bucket. Then this is going to be our top bucket. So it just has the bedding material in there. It's going to be ready for more compost material as soon as, in theory, what I think is going to happen is, since this bucket is sitting on top of the other bucket now, there's a space. So with that space, as this space decreases, the compost materials are already breaking down in that middle bucket. So as this one sinks, I'll know it's time for me to start adding more material and more food for the worms. So as that happens, when that happens, I will actually update with a new video that just shows what's in right now, my first bucket. And then the new video will show what this has turned into, and we can go from there. And just to show you, I mean, I just wet it down, but there are some nice little red wigglers in there, and they should be getting nice and fat because they have a lot of matter to go through. So when I do a next update, it'll just show what has happened to the middle bucket and that I am now ready to start putting more stuff in my top bucket. So if you're interested, check back, subscribe to our link, like, comment, share, all of those wonderful things, and I will be on here again very soon. Thank you.